Okay, so, oh, holy cow! I wasn't expecting this many with her. The Sarly who come to my shop have been saying they've saved many humans from Phelion recently. That means they've been taking humans away and putting them in the Flask Sea, correct? Could you tell me what Phelion is like now? Well, pretty calm there now. I see. That makes me feel a little better. I've been trying to persuade the Sarly who visit my shop to stop attacking humans. That's the only thing I can do, but it seems to have an effect. I'll continue to try to dissuade them from attacking. Strange Sarly. A very strange Sarly came at my shop the other day. They asked if I had any recommendations, so I suggested some snacks marketed towards the Sarly. I was quite happy when they enjoyed them, but they said they were curious about what would happen if they ate them while human, and bought more. I wonder what they meant. So that Sarly was probably human. What are you saying? That's not possible. It would be possible to mistake a Sarly for a human anyway. I'm sure they were a Sarly. It's likely they were going to pretend to be human. It might be more accurate to say they were going to pretend to be a human who transformed into a Sarly. I wonder if this is some sort of game popular among the Sarly. I'll ask the Sarly who come by next time. I'm pretty sure it's a human having drank Tatori's potion. Okay, these are open. By the way, did you know about a Sarly accessory called the weakness sign? Apparently it was popular a long time ago, but it's faded and had been forgotten. However, a shop has been remaking them recently and it's becoming popular with the Sarly again. Was it really that long ago? As far as I can tell, it's been about 2,000 years since it was last popular. Although it was so long ago that it's difficult to determine. I'm sure the Sarly now is quite unusual. I look forward to seeing what kind of interesting things they write. Where's the money from? Did you realize something? There are still a lot of Sarly who call me the Enlightened Sovereign, but now that there are more Sarly who just call me Kanon. Did you ask them to call you by name? No, I never said that. This is just conjecture, but some Sarly have been regular customers at my shop since it opened. They were calling me by name ever since the beginning. I think the other Sarly began to follow their lead. You must be happy that they call you by name. And my voice is cracking again! Yes, I'm much happier if they call me by a name rather than by a title. Eventually, everyone might forget that I was called the Enlightened Sovereign and just call me Kanon. I really look forward to when that happens. I doubt it would be that easy, but that's what I want right now. Level 5 is open. Is Gunarm happy with the recipes I make? Recently, I feel like Gunarm is acting kind of weird. Is she frustrated because my recipes aren't what she wanted? Do you know anything about this? Well, I think that's something for you to figure out. That's true. If my recipes are putting Gunarm in a bad mood, I should know what I'm doing wrong. It's unsportsmanlike to just ask you what it is, right? I'll be very careful watching Gunarm for a bit. I'm sorry I asked for something like that from you. Please forget I said anything. About various shops. You've seen lots of shops beside Chuchuya, correct? From your point of view, how do you see my shop Chuchuya? I realize it might not be a bright shop with excellent style. Is it too plain? No, I don't think so. I see. I feel better since you said that. I've mainly emphasized functionality, so I believe such things to be unrelated, but it seems I was just overthinking this issue. However, I also believe it's bad for me to just run my shop all day every day. Perhaps I should take half a day off once in a while and make time to research other shops. I'm still an amateur when it comes to operating a business, after all. It's important for me to use both good and bad shops as references in order to improve. That's good. I'll give you a chance to relax. Relaxation, you say. You may be right. I've never felt that operating my shop was difficult or troublesome. Still, it's important to relax in order to come up with new ideas or inspiration. I'll try to take half a day off at least once a month. Unexpectedly popular. By the way, it looks like Delta and Cass have gotten pretty popular with the Sarly lately. I think it's because of their victory in the previous combination tournament. There are many who admire those strong bonds between a human and a Sarly. Although Cass is a human... Quiet! You shouldn't say something like that. Since Cass appeared as a Sarly, there are a lot who still believe she's a Sarly. That's why I believe it's best if you don't say otherwise. After seeing the powerful bonds between them, the numbers of those wishing to coexist has increased. Well, feels like we're tricking them. I feel bad. True. However, I believe this is for a good cause. It's changing the way of thinking for Sarly who oppose humans, after all. Instead of taking humans to the Flask Sea for salvation, they might want to stay together with them. That might be the best solution to this entire issue. Alright, level 6 is open, but we got nothing. Nope, still got nothing. Okay, can we unlock level 7 with Eon? And looks like we will be able to. I'm really Kanon finally cheered up. After she lost that contest, I didn't know what I could do for her. But we know how the Sarly feel now, so there's nothing to worry about. Next, we need to make the shop even better. Yes, of course. Kanon's feelings have finally changed, and I plan to work hard for the new reborn Chuchuya. Well, I don't know if there's much I can help with, but I'm looking forward to the recipes Kanon makes. She's been freed from feeling like she needs to atone for what happened with the Sarly. With that off her shoulders, she might even make recipes for items that totally destroy her image. Or maybe not. That could be troublesome. Yeah, I'd be confused if the recipes she makes suddenly turned into something totally different. Also, I wouldn't know how to respond when she makes them and shows them to us. I would say my feelings of seeing her new recipe is 3 parts excitement and 7 parts anxiety. Regardless, it would be best if she enjoys creating the recipes more than ever. Yay! Level 7's unlocked! Special place. Nobody really goes to Sora, do they? The scenery there is so beautiful, and it's easy enough to get there with the space bus, right? Yet, we've still never seen anyone there. Maybe because nobody wants to, because it's just inside a spaceship? Well, I don't think it's not exactly time for that. Alright, people don't even know if the Sarly will continue to exist. Then it would be obvious why nobody would want to go anywhere just to see the view. But thanks to that, and we have our own little secret date spot. That makes me happy. I want everyone to see it, but if it got too popular, we couldn't view the scenery together alone. In that case, maybe it's best if we don't meet anyone there. Like a date spot for just the 2 of us? That way nobody would introduce, we could have dates alone, right? I do want a special place, and somewhere as lovely as that would be best. Well, I'd be happy going anywhere with you, Jan. I feel the same way too. If you weren't with me, it wouldn't matter how amazing the place was. And besides, it wouldn't be a date if it wasn't with you. I wonder how many times we could still go to Sora together. Once everything's over, we should definitely go again. I'll dress up and make some lunch, and we can meet up somewhere. We definitely need a normal date, something we haven't been able to do yet. And no longer necessary. Miracle of love. I don't think I need this. This medicine makes my song magic stronger by making me fall in love with you, right? I already love you plenty, so I doubt it would have an effect at this point. Besides, even if it did, I wouldn't want to love you because of medicine. Well, just makes you more open about your love. More open about my love? Now that you mention it, it's weird it would only affect my feelings towards you, isn't it? If it was really medicine to make you fall in love, it shouldn't matter who you fall in love with. The fact that it doesn't do that means it just releases my feelings for you. I see. I can understand that. It's true that you usually keep your feelings of love under wraps depending on the mood. Which means, if it forcibly releases all those feelings, it would reveal the true me, right? The miracle of love. I feel better about it now. I don't think I mind using it. Alright. So, we open the final slot in Eon's chest. So, Song Power plus 3. Burst Enhanced level 2. We have a Burst Enhanced level 3. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so Burst Enhanced level 2, Song Power level 3. I saw a combo. Yeah, Song Power and Burst. Let's go with that one.
I can't anymore.
And I think Earth is already fully equipped. Yep. Now I'm going to change Jammer Resist. From what I read, reading things off camera, it's kind of worthless. There's really nothing in here that has any jamming. So, okay, Burst Bonus level 3 is already in place. Attack bonus 2. I guess Barrier Super Enhance is probably the way to go. I don't see anything else. It's yeah, we can't really equip anything else that we don't already have. Okay.
This feels strange, doesn't it?
All right, let's take a look at that other purification ceremony spot. All the way up top here. All right, no conversation. And the Goemon bath. Yep, there she is. Hello. Wait, Nelo, why are you here? Don't worry, Yadasal. I'm not the Nelo who's trying to use you. What does that mean? Various things happened in a parallel world, and I was able to come here. The Nelo in this world, the one currently at odds with you, is a Nelo from a different access to possibility. So, welcome back, Nelo-san. There's 2 Nelos in this world now? Correct. As I'd expect of a resident of another world, you're quick to understand. That makes you feel closer to you, nya? Nelo, there's something different about you. Yep, I'm not worried about going home now, so I can just be my usual self. That's it. Do you usually talk like a cat, Nelo? I wouldn't say always, but I tend to use cat talk with people close to me, yeah? People close to you? You mean us? Yep, I came from a parallel world where we all made amends, and the world has found peace. I hope the Nelo in this world can get along with you soon, too, although I can't do anything about that. You didn't come to help her? Then why did you come here? I wanted to talk to Earthez. Why Earthez? We're both people from another universe, so I wanted to have some discussions. But I'm from another universe too. I've already talked with you plenty, honest all. That's why I came here to talk to Earth. It's okay, right? Okay, I understand. Since you came all this way, you can talk a little. I'm glad, yeah? Okay, but I really do mean just a little, okay? Oh, cute. Jan is jealous. Or jealous Jan is cute. So what? Plenty of these? Oh yeah, plenty of these. Nope, I don't want to get in. I want this talk topic. Mysterious attraction. That's most likely with Eon. Okay, so what do you want to talk about? Let's see. Well, for now, I want to talk about you. Are you using interdimensional mean with this world because you like Eon and Saul? Well, that's pretty obvious. I knew it. I told you that I came from a world that's at peace, right? In order to build that peaceful world, the person who contributed the most was you. The you in my world truly loved Eon from the bottom of his heart and treasured her. That's why he was able to face any hardships and challenge any foe, no matter how powerful, without fear. I feel a little relieved knowing the Earth as in this world is the same as the Earth as in my own. I don't think we'll be able to do all of these with her in one go, but that's okay. That was pretty surreal. A little while ago, I saw a dubious item inside your luggage. Are you actually using that? Using what? What exactly was it called? I think it was a bath additive named Thick Hot Spring Powder. I was shocked to see you're carrying something like that around. Don't tell me you're using that when you perform purification with the Onisol. It's used for cooking. What? For cooking? What is called hot spring powder. It's a bath additive no matter how I look at it. It's used for thickening foods. I see. A thickener. I understand now. Thanks for telling me. The container looks like that, so I had a misunderstanding. Yeah, the appearance is a problem. Seriously, I agree. In regards to how delicious the dish is, the moment you saw what was in the ingredient, this was an ingredient, you lose your appetite. I think you should consider buying a different thickener in the future. Something moved. By the way, I saw your bag of items moving around earlier. What was that? Are you walking around with some kind of animal in there? Oh, nothing of the sort. That's strange. I could have sworn it was moving around. But now that I think about it, it wasn't moving like an animal would. It was more like a squirming or creeping motion. Ah, the creeping shamflower might have escaped. Just casually say that. I love it. What? Wait a second. I don't think I quite understood that. By shamflower, you mean the flower used in cooking, right? Why would that be creeping? It squirms around like a worm. That's creepy. Don't say any more. Ugh, I ended up shouting. But just imagining it was so creepy, I got goosebumps all over. And why are you acting so normally? Isn't it obviously abnormal that flour used in cooking would move around like a worm? Well, I'm already used to things like this. We've had to synthesize with Tatori after all. I totally spit up saying that one. Oh, excuse me. I truly feel pity for you. But the fact that you're used to it means that there's more absurd things that can even rival this. I'll try not to ever look inside your bag of items. Also, once we're out of here, you should go catch the shamflower that escaped. Yeah, probably long gone. Okay, how much do you trust me? By the way, are you talking to Giannis a lot like this? Of course, we talk a lot. I see. I'm relieved to know you're getting along so well. But getting along too well is a bit of a problem, too. How long do you believe this time you can spend with Giannis will continue? I told you came from a world that found peace, right? There I reconciled with Delta and everyone, and we lived together in a peaceful world. But when that happened, you... It's okay as long as Eon's happy. Yes, she's definitely happy. She's always smiling and talks to everyone about the day she spent alongside you. That's why I know it's strange for me to say this after saying that getting along too much is a problem. But in order to make Eonisol happy, you need to continue fighting. For both the peace of this world and Eonisol's happiness. And also in order to bring happiness to the Nelo of this world. I'm sorry if I sound selfish, but I believe in you. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, that's all we can do here. Probably got that one more with Eon. Why there? This is weird, isn't it? No matter how you look at it, it's not normal for Goemon baths to be placed near the Star Singer's platform. Why was the bath built here? Even if it was put in here for purification ceremonies, they could have picked a better place. Well, must have been the preference of the builder. Who would have come all the way here to build a Goemon bath? They must have been really dedicated. But this might be better than a regular purification site. It's really hard to get it here, so having a bath to relax helps you get in a good rest afterwards. Let's see, should I give you a massage? No, you don't have to. Don't worry about me. Also, it would be embarrassing if you touched me here. I'm not saying I wouldn't like it, okay? Don't misread it. But I feel bad since I can't do anything for you. No, all we need to stay the night is a Japanese-style inn. It would be perfect. I guess that's asking too much. Besides, that wouldn't really fit the atmosphere of the Star Singer's platform. I'm thankful enough that I could have a bath in a place like this. And, okay, seen all the events here. So I guess we're going to get one more unique location event based on that red box. Oh, by the way, my knee sock's exposed part of my legs, right? When I looked the other day, I was surprised to see that the part was tanned a little. It's only a little bit. I can see a faint line there. It's really hard to notice, so I guess there's no sense worrying about it. Okay, I'm actually going to... Let's go back to Quanturb and see if there's anything with Sarly, since we're just doing all these talk topics for the... Oh, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. We don't need to fight here. We'll just take care of things there. And for anything with Nay, we'll do later, because we're going to that location later. And all the way back down here. And quick stop at the bathhouse. The main reason I'm checking that is because there were just so many that popped up with Kanon. I would not be surprised if we got more with her. Okay. Answer is yes. Now that I think about it, this truly is a mystery. I'm surprised you're able to walk around and fairly on a Quanturb like normal. I think you'd end up at the center of attention if you did. Have you ever encountered any inconveniences while walking in town? No, not at all. I wonder if it's due to the current state of affairs. Everyone is probably more concerned with the Charl than a strange robot that's causing them no harm. So you have a rather rough look, so that might be another case. Everyone might actually notice you, but it's possible they're avoiding looking out of fear. You're pretty interesting to talk to, but most people can only really judge you by appearance. Let's see. I don't mind. Hi, Beyond. I see. But personally, I've taken quite a liking to you. Maybe that's why, after knowing you're actually an interesting person, I want other people to know that. Sorry, I'm sure this is unnecessary. I think of you as a valuable friend too, although probably not as far as Dionysul does. Just keep that in mind. I should unlock level 4. Easy peasy. Sarly wants to know. By the way, has Dionysul mentioned any discontent with us talking together like this? I feel as though I've been taking a little too much of your time lately. I simply wish to talk to you. Your partner is still Dionysul. I just hope she isn't feeling like she's being ignored by you. I talk to her more than you, don't worry. I see. Well, it's true that you've been working together since before we even started talking. I'm sure you talked to her about more things during that time than all of our conversations combined. In that case, it might be better to include her in order to learn more about you. She's talked to you more than me, and she's always with you. I'm sure she knows many sides of you that I don't. It's nice talking one-on-one with you, but it might be better to include Dionysul sometimes and have a group talk. Yes, that sounds best. Could you ask Dionysul for me? You should just ask me instead of her. I'm sorry. That's right. I can talk with you like this. It would be rude to ask others about you instead. I know it's difficult to fully communicate with you, but I forgot something very important. I'm really sorry. Could you forgive me? I'm not mad. Don't worry about it. I'm relieved you feel that way. I still want to know much more about you. I'll take the time to learn little by little. Oh, well, we got the last level 4. So talking makes more mysteries. Oh, excuse me. We've talked like this many times now, but I still don't feel like I know very much about you. Oh, but don't misunderstand. That doesn't change the fact that I think of you as a friend. But all you can really do is listen and answer once in a while, right? Because of that, I still feel like there's a lot of mysteries surrounding you despite talking so many times. I'll try talking more. That's a good idea. It would actually really help me if you did that once in a while. I'm not very accustomed to idle chat, after all. I know. Why don't you try bringing up a topic just to try it out? Let's see. What are your dreams for the future? My dreams for the future, huh? I never really thought of that. Just living day to day is desperate enough, but I've never really had time to start thinking about the future. But let's see. If possible, I'd like to gather up all my friends and do something. It would be fun to eat and talk and maybe even go on a trip somewhere. Anyway, I just want to do something fun with everyone. I think it's a wonderful dream. I'm happy you say that. Just so you know, you're included among those friends. So I hope you'll help out to make my dream come true. Level 5 is open, but we've got nothing there. The original is, by the way, back when I was still a human, I suffered from a severe illness. It was an incurable illness. I was close to losing my life, but I managed to survive by becoming an incarnate. Anyway, before becoming an incarnate, while I was still suffering from the illness, Dionysul gave me a gift. It was named a bear, but in reality I couldn't tell what it was. It was just a creepy stuffed toy. Of course, Dionysul made it for me out of genuine concern, and I could tell that she put her feelings into it, but... Do you still have it now? No, I'm sorry to Gunarm about this, but I don't have it anymore. I seem to have dropped it during the chaos of the evacuation of Rossiella. That reminds me, I still need to apologize to Gunarm about that. I need to tell her I'm sorry for losing the gift she made for me. Well, I doubt she'd be mad since you're safe. That might be true, but this is an issue of feelings. I'd say the stuffed toy Gunarm made for my sake was truly an important treasure to me. That's why I want to properly apologize to her for losing it. And there's this issue of it being sold as a demon warding doll, too. Anyway, I'll apologize to Gunarm after we get out of the bath. Oh, okay, so she heard about that. I was trying to hide it. His favorite? By the way, Earthess, do you like your new body? Well, even if you didn't like it, we couldn't really do anything about it. Nope, I think it's cool. I like it. I see. As someone who was involved in rebuilding you, I'm happy to hear that. You didn't see, so you wouldn't know, but everyone had a pretty hard time getting you rebuilt like this. Myself, Yanasol, and even Tatoria continued working with hardly any sleep. I was actually asked not to tell you about this, but while you were asleep, Yanasol even fainted once. She wanted to make it so you could wake up even a moment sooner. She pushed herself too hard trying to accomplish that. I need to thank her later. No, you shouldn't. I doubt Yanasol expects something like that from you anyway, and she doesn't want you to know that she collapsed while trying to repair you. I only told you about it because I thought you should know. You need to realize how much she thinks about you, and just how hard she worked while you were asleep. I just really wanted you to know that. I really do feel envious when I see just how much she thinks about you. Anyway, we built you stronger so such a thing doesn't happen again. I doubt you can be smashed to pieces, but you should still be as careful as possible. Please. Well, all level 4 done. And we'll get the rest sooner or later. Yep, that's one more we got. Okay. A lot of talking down. Fortunately, we can just go to any save point. Finally zap over to the Delta side and see what's going on. After saving, of course. Alright, let's go.